Prince Harry reveals that growing up royal meant he really had no understanding of his own racial unconscious bias. Harry says Meghan opened his eyes to the fact that we all have racial biases towards certain groups of people. Harry talked about his own awakening while interviewing a Black Lives Matter activist for GQ magazine. Have a look.
And unconscious bias, from my understanding, having had the upbringing and the education that I had no idea that what it was. I had no idea it existed. And then, sad as it is to say, it took me many, many years to realize it, especially then living a day or a week in my wife's shoes.
Here's the truth. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. And we have to be really comfortable with that idea, because there are people like Prince Harry who have been completely sheltered. How would he understand what it's like to walk in other people's shoes? He hadn't even seen what other people's shoes looked like. So the idea that he chose to really invest in the idea of being a global member of this society and understanding what the plights and tribulations and experiences of someone outside of himself is what we all should be doing. If we did that, we'd be a much more empathetic planet. And a lot of people do, so I'm not trying to say that no one does, but I do think that that's a very shining example of what it's like to just step outside of yourself for a moment and experience yourself with the world as a global citizen.
If we could all follow suit. Jeff, stick around. Coming up on DBL, former Real Housewife of Atlanta, Kim Zolciak Biermann. Will she ever return to